Hey friends on YouTube, Erica Hammond here with type 1 diabetes for 25 years. Today I would like to extend a video that I did previously on exercise. I feel like I need to add some precautions for you. In my 25 years, I've tried to exercise quite a bit to help my blood sugars come down. And there are some things that I need to share with you. Always, 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 when you're going to exercise, take some form of glucose and protein with you. Have like a granola bar in your pocket or a protein bar, something that has carbohydrates and some protein to bring your blood sugar up in case you go too low. And always wear some form of ID in case someone has to call the paramedics if you faint or something from low blood sugar on your way. I have a story. One morning I got up when I was in my teenage years, and I just decided to go take a hike without anybody knowing. It was really early, a Saturday morning, and I wanted to go watch the sunrise on the peak of this little foothill near our house. And so first I walked a mile and then got to the bottom of the foothill and started climbing, and I was determined to get to the top, and I did get to the top, but I was in danger at that point. I was on the top of this foothill by myself. Nobody knew where I was. And when I was coming as fast as I could down the mountain, I could feel my blood sugar just dropping dangerously low, like probably in the 30s or even the 20s, it felt like. And I was really afraid that I would die on that mountain because I was so stupid to not tell anybody where I was and not take anything with me for sugar. So I got to the first house that I could reach and knocked on the door and asked them if they would please give me some juice so that I could make it home. And it was just a crazy thing to do, but I learned a lesson to never go exercise in any way unless you have some form of carbohydrate with you to bring your blood sugar up. So that story told. Now, the next thing, as a diabetic, if you are going to exercise, you may drop too low because your insulin will work twice as good. And so you need to take some insulin if you're really high, but then you need to target it to be, your insulin target to be about 200 rather than 100 or 150. Because with you exercising, you're going to drop lower than you would without the exercise. And so target your blood sugar to be about 200, around there, and then exercise on top of that, and it should bring you down to a good number. If you exercise and take all the insulin that it would take to bring it down to 100, then you might drop to 50 or below, and then that gets scary, and then you're eating sugar again, and it's just another roller coaster ride. You'll go back up high, and so often I have exercised to bring it down and then had to eat sugar to take it back up, and then it's just not fun to be on that roller coaster. So another thing is, if you are too high, like let's say over 250 or 300, please take some insulin first and then wait a little while before you exercise. Because in my experience, I went and tried to bring my blood sugar down just by exercise alone when I was over 250, and then I came back and tested and it was over 350. And that is because your liver, if you don't have any insulin on board, will think that you need more sugar to get it inside of your cells to make you have enough energy to exercise. And so it's just doing its job, but it's just expounding the problem that you already had of high blood sugar. And so first, before you go exercise, if you're over 250, take some insulin, target it to around 200, and then wait a little while so that your insulin can start acting, and then go exercise, and then it'll bring it down to under 150. So that way you're not going too low, and you're also letting your liver know that no, you don't need any more sugar put into your bloodstream. And so as a diabetic, just take these precautions before you go exercise, and by all means get out there, get some oxygen, have a good time, and enjoy yourself. Have a great day.